lived in Tupelo, graduated from Starkville High School, went to Mississippi State. Obviously, I coached at Southwest Junior College, and now very, very honored to be the coach at Ole Miss. Dad and mother live in Tupelo, brother in Olive Branch, daughter lives in Tupelo, sister in Tupelo. So if there was a family that's Mississippi made, we're in. We're here to try to create change for the flag. And in creating change is one thing that is very important to all of us. I had a meeting with our team the other day, and I could tell a hurtfulness in our locker room, a confusion in our locker room, because they won't change. They're getting outside pressures from peers, and it's the right thing to do. Mississippi needs to have a flag that is great for all the citizens in our state. Mississippi needs to have a flag that is right for all of our students in state and all of our out-of-state students and student athletes that come on our campus. And our guys look at me and say, Coach, so there's no SEC championships, there's no NCAA championships because of the flag. Obviously, we want change. All the coaches want change, the students want change, and they want it now. I think we got to get to a place that, what do we all agree on? We all agree that we'd love to have a state that has great pride. We all agree on that. We'd love to have a state that is flourishing economically, business-wise, and education. And for that to happen, we all know that the flag needs to change. We'd all like a state to where we could all recruit the very best athletes in the state of Mississippi and recruit the best athletes all over the country, whether it's at Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Southern Miss, Jackson State, Alcorn Valley, and all the other great colleges in our state. We all know what good athletics on the field and in the courts in our state means. We've seen it, how it affects our towns and cities and those colleges economically, how it affects student enrollment, how it affects national publicity. So we know that time for a change is now. It's a great opportunity for our state, the state that I grew up in, to make change for the better. And again, get a flag that represents all the citizens in our state. I'll leave you with this. I have a daughter, Allie. She's 32 years old. She has Down syndrome. And Allie keeps us simplified and grounded all the time. And we're having this discussion at my house the other night, my wife and I, and we're talking about social injustice and talking about the flag change. And Allie's sitting there, and she just looked at us and she said, Dad, do unto others as you would like for them to do to you. I said, boy, that's simple, but isn't that perfect? I said, that's simple, but it's perfect. Whether you're talking about a flag change that's good for everybody in our state, or you're talking about any topic of social injustice. I sure appreciate being here. Thanks to all of our coaches and administrators at Ole Miss. Thanks for all the athletic personnel that is with us today. Thank you for being here, and we sure hope that we're going to have a change with our flag and have a change very soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach Kermit, and just like him, I'm really excited and thankful for this opportunity to speak in front of you. Just to tell you a little bit about me, I'm Nikki McCray, the new head coach of Mississippi State University women's basketball team. I grew up in Collierville, Tennessee. I played college for the legendary Pat Summitt at Tennessee. I coached at the University of South Carolina and at Old Dominion in Virginia. And I am now in my first months of coaching in Starkville. I know firsthand what it feels like to see a Confederate flag and pretend it doesn't have a racist, violent, or oppressive overtone. It screams hate, and it hurts me to my core. Our student athletes and our entire student body don't just commit to compete and represent Mississippi State. They commit and compete in representing the entire state of Mississippi. One of the reasons I came to Mississippi State is because I knew we could be successful. Change is important for success of our athletics programs and our university and our entire state. The ruling by the SEC and NCAA affects us greatly, and we can't be an elite program without hosting postseason events. Our entire student body could potentially be adversely affected by this symbol of hatred. Mississippi State University's mission of diversity, inclusion, and equal opportunity is hampered by this symbol of hatred. We strive in all ways daily to bring the Bulldog family to our state together through competing in sports, excelling in the classroom, and making a positive impact in our community. Yet, this symbol of hatred is so much bigger than athletics. In this country, and especially at Mississippi State, we value everyone's right to voice their opinions and views. University campuses are places of learning, and thus places where difference of opinions or varying perspectives are recognized. It's time to see positive change and have that symbol of hatred removed. We will continue to support our student athletes in all areas of their education, community engagement, career, and personal development. We will continue to also support our student athletes as they use their platform and voice to take a stand on different issues and advocate for positive change. Our students are frustrated, just like many people around the country inside this state. We are in full support of them in their desire to see this symbol of hatred removed. I stand with Mississippi State University's President Mark Keenum and Mississippi State's Director of Athletics John Cohen in supporting the NCAA's decision and its stance of the Mississippi State flag. There is no place in our society for a symbol of hatred, discrimination, or oppression. As a Black woman coaching at one of the most diverse universities in the country, I look forward to seeing change that unites us and accurately represent our great community. Changing the flag is an important step toward inclusivity and end racial injustice. This is a moment in our society for us to reassess values and to do the right thing by removing this symbol of hatred. Thank you.